Yo, yo, yo. Hello. So, okay. Let me see. Uh, okay, so we have 16 drivers, I think. Yep. So let's check who we have. We have both Ferraris, one Mercedes, unfortunately. Two Aston Martins, two Alpines, two McLarens. Okay, that's interesting. Let me erase, little bro. Okay, so we are readying up with 16 people in the lobby. I thought we are going to be full today. Yeah, 20 out of 20 drivers confirmed. I'm gonna see 13 full screen with 12. Yo, Marvin, bro, it's not 4 pixel, you fucking donkey. Okay, so we should start uh anytime. Okay, we're starting now. Let me just edit something in the Discord settings. Yeah, why I can't put this? Okay, so here we are. I didn't. Okay, bro, why is this? Uh, yo, what is going on? Oh shit, I need to put this. Okay, so I'll just do this, bro. This is like so fucking. Okay, so I'll just load the overlay now. Quali. Okay, I hope it will work. Okay, two Alpines coming out exactly in the same time. We will just get this. Okay, I will close this for a while. Okay, bro. Yo, what is this? Okay, so here we are for Q1 in. Okay, I'm just gonna follow the first guy who's on track, and that will be the Red Bull driver. Yep, here he is. Okay, no. Yeah, okay, it is. It's Tristan who has come out first of everyone. I hope the stream is fine. I hope my microphone is alright. I'll just check the stream. Okay, it looks completely fine. So we are in Q1 for the Qatar Grand Prix. The fucking hell, the round 2 of the season 2 in VRL, and we will see Tristan's hot lap first as he goes through the last turn and starting his hot lap. Tristan, I think, wasn't part of yesterday's practicing session, so he won't have that much of tried out time here in Qatar. But as he goes round turn 2 and turn 3. I don't know if Marvin's watching, but here you are, mate. I'm watching your driver, bro. You should be happy. So, yeah, okay. He wasn't in the yesterday session. So his sector 1 time is 30.5. I think that's good enough. And I'm not gonna scream today that much. I'm fucking tired, I'll be honest. As Tristan sets another solid lap, and we see Adamek joining the session. That is some good news for the Mercedes. But Gashel sets sector 1 purple and beating Tristan's time as Tristan goes over the line to get a 122.6. Currently P1, of course, nobody said the time. Mario is starting his hot lap. Here is Formula Wachi, who is just finishing his hot lap as he goes to turn 16 and to the line. What will his time be? It's 124. I don't know if I can switch enough fast to click on these drivers, but here is Anto, who I don't know if he's starting or finishing. It's just too confusing right now. As Casual sets a 121.6, while is currently in sector 2 and faster. But Casual over 1 second faster than Tristan's time. Here is Svoboda, who is going to the line. Okay, I skipped. Okay, it's an outlap, so whatever. Or now starting his outlap at least. One is set to 121.3, 2/10 faster than his teammate, currently in P2. Here, okay, what is straight up retired. Can't blame him. Here is DK Rambo to the line in P5. Will we see? Yep, here is Tristan diving into the pit lane. Huge traffic in sector 2 right now. Many drivers are out to set their laps. Here is Mario crossing the line to get P3 and a 122.2. If it's good enough, we won't know till everyone has finished their hot laps, but Mario seems enough confident to retire from the session. Here is Funk Junk on a validation lap and diving into the pit lane. Here is Cola, okay. Cola starting his hot lap. Here is Gasho diving into the pit lane. We see Zuko now starting a hot lap as well. Let's actually watch him because he was very rapid in yesterday's testing session as he goes through turn 1 and turn 2. Tricky to not get an invalidation. I think Zico was P3 in yesterday's practice session. I'm not sure. I should check. So let's do that right now. So practice results where okay, Zuko was P4 behind Tyro in P3 and the Ferraris were on top. Now Zuko through turn 10. Of course practice session is something different than quali. We never know if the drivers are pushing that much, but here is Zuko through sector 2, 500 slower than Ulysses, so nothing too crazy, as he goes to the shortest sector of this track and through turn 16 to the line. What will Zuko's time be? We are sure that it will be enough for Q2, but Zuko set lap time for P2 121.4. Incredible lap time. Here is Swoboda driving into the pit lane as well. So here is Jar on an invalidation lap and diving into the pit lane as well. We see some drivers coming out of the pit lane and some drivers coming in. Here is Tristan, probably on an in lap. I think so. No, okay, he will start another hot lap on the soft compound as he goes on the pit straight and into turn 1. Okay, so the Alpine almost invalidated his lap, but fortunately the Alpine was fast enough to move out of his way. Tristan now through turn 4. 10 minutes left in the session, and for the drivers to not be eliminated, there will be only one driver eliminated from today Q1, as we have 16 drivers on the grid, of course. Now Tristan through turn 7. Oh, and he invalidates. How unfortunate for him. But he's steep. Okay, bro. He is still in P7, so I think too crazy. He's Fangjan, currently last of the drivers who set a lap time 124.9. He's 3.5 seconds behind what is his lap time. We will watch him when he finishes. Okay, so we have 2 drivers who will be eliminated. That's my bad. We have the Williams and the Mercedes. The Mercedes, I'm sorry. But now I think Adamek is going to the line to get a 121.9 P6. That's definitely enough to stay in Q1. Here is Antoy starting his lap. Here is Monsanto finishing his lap as he goes over the line. Can he escape the elimination zone for some time? He does, as he jumps up to P14. We see Tyro diving into the pit lane, and who will be we see cross the line first right now is Funk Junk. Now through turn 12 and turn 13. He's currently on the verge of being eliminated, so let's just hope he won't do that as he goes through turn 16. Yo, my control is broken. Yeah, too bad. Oh my god, Funk Junk has a little understeer or oversteer, whatever, in the last turn and can't finish his lap with the best time. Oh, and invalidation for Adamek. Mercedes are very strong, but of course from the reigning world champion we could expect something more. Here's Antoy diving into the pit lane very fast, that entry. Here is Young Porden starting his lap. We will come back to him, but we see Monsanto with a broken controller. So he's diving into a pit lane, but he has a broken controller. So let's just hope it will be fixed soon, because he is not so far away from the elimination zone. We will watch, I think, one of the Red Bull drivers. Yep, Tristan on his out lap. To be honest, there's not much drivers on the track, so we could just watch him. But somebody's texting me on Discord, bro. What's going on? Okay. So Tristan through. It looks like my controller got eaten by Tristan. Yeah, bro. Okay, bro. Okay, so the top three is separated by I think 1/10. So yeah, 1 and 7/10. So very close in that top three. But as we see, Tristan now going through turn 2 and turn 3. Yeah, bro. Cashew, calm down, bro. I know, I know. Now, Tristan through turn 4 and turn 5. We have 11 drivers watching the qualification here in Qatar. Hello, everyone. Now, Tristan through turn 7. Tristan currently sitting in P9, uh, behind Cola by 1/10. And Zuko is staying at the pit lane. I don't know why Svoboda has exited the pit lane on a new set of soft compound if he's in P3 and there's 5 minutes left in Q1. Whatever, let's leave that to the McLarens as Tristan goes over the line to improve or not. It's an improver and he jumps up to P5, 121.7. And he goes in front of both Mercedeses. Here is Svoboda on the new set of soft compound, and here is young Poldon who is diving into the pit lane. Jarty. Oh, okay. Tristan has retired in sector 1, but here is Jar. Finished his old lap. He's currently in P11, so he shouldn't be afraid of an elimination, and he doesn't improve on his lap time. Here is DK Rambo using the battery, trying to get a better lap time than he has right now as he goes over the line to jump up to P12. Improval, but not that much. Here is Fang Jung on the verge of being eliminated as he goes over the line. Can he escape the elimination? Yes, he does. And Monsanto is being pushed to P16 and on the verge of being eliminated. And Fang Jung is in P12. What are these lap times and commentary? What? What do you mean, bro? Here is the McLaren driver and validate it. Monsanto. I don't know if he's still got that broken controller, but he is about 1 and a something tenth. Why just the one guy? What? What do you mean, bro? Okay, yeah, I don't know, bro. As Monsanto enter his hot lap, and let's watch his hot lap actually, because he is in the risk of being eliminated. So through turn 1, the RP moves out of the way for Monsanto. I think his control isn't broken anymore. And through turn 3 and turn 4. Monsanto got disqualified in yesterday's session for going in the wrong way, but his laps weren't better than the position he kept in that session. Wait, is it equal performance? Yes, it is. It is. But it doesn't look like it, right? I mean, the top teams are top, and worst teams are on the back of the field. But yeah, it is equal performance. As you go on board with Monsanto, currently in turn 14 and turn 15. Is it realistic performance? No, it's equal performance. I think. I'm not sure. I didn't say the lobby. You need to ask. You need to ask Casual. But as Monsanto goes over the line, can he escape the elimination? No, he can't. And that's Monsanto eliminated in Q1. Unfortunate for him. And he is out. Here is Antoy. Let's actually watch him because he is the second man to maybe be eliminated in Q1. There's 45 minutes in the. Oh, it is realistic that the Spain. Really? I don't know. How do I check, bro? Maybe here. Equal perform. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Equal qual performance is off. So that explains a fucking lot. Oh. Okay, I think Casual fucked it up. Or I don't know if that's every whatever, every session. But yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Here is Antoy through turn 15. Line P9. I mean, it's fine. We have still Q2 and Q3 to go, and Antoy escapes the elimination and pushes down his teammate to P16, and just enough jumps up to P15. Hej, to dobrá, že to vypadá kámo, kokoti. Here is Vizier. I don't know why he's doing a lap time. I guess he got bored, whatever. But we will see two drivers eliminated today in Q1. 2 minutes left in the session. Teda pro mě myslím si, že Red Bull. As yeah, everyone's finished, and the two drivers eliminated in Q1 on pure race pace, and of course the cars, because we actually have equal performance off, so it's very unfortunate for the Alpines or the Kicksaubers or the Aston Martins. But the two drivers who will be eliminated is the Alpine driver, not this one, I don't remember the name of the other guy, but I know for sure that the second driver being eliminated is Monsanto. Yep, here is Formula Watti is eliminated on pace, and as well Monsanto, who just couldn't find the best lap. Koho typuješ na top 3? Okay, I'll speak English because I think I shouldn't speak my language. So I think top 3 for me prediction is Zuko will be P3, Wallace will keep P1, and P2 will be taken by Tyro. Why are you moaning? Oh, okay, that's not for me. Okay, so okay, I need to close this. Okay, so who will be the first driver who will come out? Okay, I will watch the Kicksauber. This bullshit. Yeah, I mean it's not really fair for the other drivers. I thought the lobby should be equal performance, and I'm not sure why it's not. But we'll. Okay, so it's always like this. I thought. Okay, I didn't know that. I thought. That equal performance. It's never been. Okay. That's like. Well, I guess it makes sense now. But same. I don't know. Some drivers don't even realize it's touristic performance, even though it's been said before. Crazy. Yo, this guy pissed me off, bro. Okay, so DK Rambo is first of many that came out. We see a huge traffic behind Funk Junk, but DK Rambo, who will have some clean air, will go on the hot lap first. It's never been. I wanna go back to my prime. Was good, chat. Was good, bro. How are you? So, DK Rambo. I don't remember him seeing him in yesterday's practice session, so didn't have the time to test out some setups. But as DK Rambo goes through turn 15 and to turn 16, we will see his lap time first. Na máš volný patky. Nej, kanske jag menar på Discord. Here is DK Rambo through turn 1. We was good as just ammo win the F2 race, trust me. We'll see Broskito. Yo, what? What's your name in the Discord? I don't know, bro. Wait, I'll type it into the chat. Here, I typed it into the chat, Jorks. If you wanna DM me or something, you can. I'm Stanley. Okay. I don't know who you are, bro. I'm sorry. Let me check. Wait, who you race for? Yeah, I don't know, bro. Hang on. Then you said I could race today. Bro, fuck you, man. I don't, bro, just leave me alone. Bro, whatever, bro. I'm reserved, so thought you knew this. Yo, I don't like watch the drivers, bro. I'm just here to commentate, bro. Sorry. No, I didn't. Yo. Okay. DK Rambo goes over the line to set a lap time of 1:23.8. I'm not sure if that will be enough, but we see Tyro absolutely flying. Jar sets a 1:23 point whatever, because Casual sets a 1:21.8 sector 3 purple for him, but Tyro has 2 sectors purple as he goes over the line. Can he go up on Casual? He can by 3/10. The Mercedes now on top, as we see some side-by-side action from the Sauber drivers. Bro, where's the McLaren? Here he is. Here is Mauro. He was Mario or whatever. He is starting a hot lap. Cola is also on a validation lap, so I think on his out lap. Here is bro. Why is everyone? Yo, who has some battery used? Let me check. Okay, DK just finished the hot lap, bro. Like, where are you guys? Okay. Now, George is... Bro! Yo, okay, I don't know who to watch. Everyone just finished their laps, I think. So, Tristan is probably gonna dive into the pit lane because he has no fucking battery. Yo. Okay. Here is Zuko. I think he's gonna dive into the pit lane as well. Yes, he does. Yo, who should I watch? Lady said on Twitter, Alai Potato, yeah, I'm reserve for kick and I'm F2 for FMP Motorsport. Are you Opel? I'm not sure, bro. Okay. Okay, so everyone is just going into the pit lane. Yeah, Team Tractor, I'm completely washed. Bro, Monsanto, I thought you were sandbagging during the preseason testing, bro. I was excited to see you on top. Okay, we will see some drivers going out right now, but Anto diving into the pit lane as well. So let's watch this man. I don't know. Okay, wait, maybe this guy's on a hot lap, bro. Yo, I can't switch. Here is Mario. Okay, he is on a hot lap, yep, but he has some battery left, but not that much. So but meanwhile jumping up to P2 129.5, safe enough to stay in Q2 and move to Q3. No, I'm not open on like that. I wait for me in taco bro. What? Here is Mario 4 tenths slower than Tyro's time as he goes to the shortest sector of this track, and through turn 15 difficult on the rear traction there for him. But as he goes to the pit lane straight, what will his lap time be as he goes over the line to get P6 122.2, and the McLarens are not looking so bad out there actually. I don't fucking know how Svoboda has set a sector 2 purple when he's on an in lap. Interesting, interesting. Here is young Porden currently trying to set a lap time. Let's watch him as he goes to turn 1. Oh, very, very slippery from him. Oh shit, why is this still there? Okay. S. Tyros, that's a sector 2 purple. No, Woliza sets sector 2 purple. Okay, let's watch Woliza. As he didn't set a single lap time yet. Yo, I'm clicking the wrong button, bro. Yo! Okay, here is Woliza. He has 2 purple sectors. Can he set sector 3 purple as well as he goes over the line to get P1 dominant every sector purple and 121.1 for him. Here is Mario, who is just, I don't know what he's doing. Here is Young. Okay, bro, I clicked the wrong button. Oh shit, I enabled something. Yo, what? Where? Yo, I think I... Okay, I'm sorry about that. As we see Tristan going over the line to set a P2 lap 121.4. Yellow flags in sector 1. It's probably because you go going slow in turn 1. And Tristan getting a strong lap in. If I don't get point, I'm gonna go suicide. Yeah, bro. Okay. Here is Cola, currently on a hot lap. I think so. No, that can't be his hot lap. He has so much battery left. Yeah, okay, that's not a hot lap. Here is young Baldwin, who is definitely on a hot lap because he's using all the battery. I'm not sure though. 5 minutes left in the session of Q2. You have 9 viewers watching today's qualifying session, and young Baldwin dives into the pit lane. You're like, why can't half drivers go one time and half drivers go second? Like, everyone just comes out in single time, and then just like there's some like parts like I don't know who to watch, and sometimes there's one driver on track, bro. Like, it's pissing me off. Zuko will go on his hot lap. Let's actually watch him from the onboard as he goes to turn 1. There's the Mercedes driver coming out of the pit lane. through gear 4. And solid looking. Oh my goodness, bro, this is just pissing me off so much. Zuko P4 in yesterday practice session. And looking very strong since transferring from the Kicksauber last season. So, let me tell you something about what's happening here in VRL. So the McLarens have a little trouble because their driver just left because of their team principal allegedly being a dork and a dick. Yeah, I don't know what's true on that, but I guess if they say so. So the backup driver had to come out for today's quali and race till the team principal don't solve it out in his fucking papaya team. And yeah, very interesting what's happening with McLaren's, as I don't know if they will not go bankrupt because they will have to buy drivers. Juko sets a P2 lap. Solid from him. Here is Cashew, who has purple sector 2 as he goes over the line. Oh my, 9 thousandths faster than his teammate Wizard, and Ferrari's absolutely dominating every single session they enter. Here is Fang Zhang trying to escape the elimination as he goes over the line. No, it's P12. Unfortunate for him. I don't know if he's fast enough to set another lap time in. I don't think so. Here is Jar crossing the line to improve at least on one position. And here is okay, he's starting hot lap. My bad. Here's the Carambo on and validation. Wait, okay, I need to respond. Okay, here is Swoboda starting a hot lap. I won't watch it. I need to watch someone who is almost in the risk of being eliminated, because we don't see much drivers right now. We see just the top one, and here is the reigning world champion of VRL as he goes over the line to get P6 and improver on his lap time, but nothing too crazy. And Adamek has been not performing that well as we saw in season 1. Sorry, Tyro is definitely outperforming him, but let's hope Adamek will come back to his old form. We see the Alpine going slow. I don't know if he has some problems. But here is Wazir. I don't know if he's on a hot lap. I can't imagine him being on a hot lap. Okay, that was not Wazir, whatever. But here is actually Wazir as he goes over the line to get P10 and pushing down Jar to P11. And young Porden just came here and pushed Vizier again to P11. Here is DK Rambo, who will not exit Q2 as an advance to Q3, and he will be eliminated in Q2. That's almost guaranteed. We see a fucking McLaren driver pulling in the pit lane and retiring, but I don't think anyone from the elimination zone can get another lap in. But wait, here is Antoy, who is right behind that Kicksauber, who has just been eliminated. Through turn 7, Antoy goes. Let's go on board with the Alpine driver. We have 2.5 minutes left till Q2 closes. We have the checkered flag, but we just need to see some more times. Here is Antoy, who is currently P15 and trying to push down young Porton to P10 and go over the line to go in Q3 as he goes to the last pit straight and to the line. Can he do it? Oh, he can't. He can't. He improved on the time. He didn't improve. Oh, here is Kick Sauber side by side. I don't know what happened there. But that's basically it. The 5 drivers who will be eliminated. It's the 2 Kick Saubers, the Williams, the V-Carp of DK Rambo, and Antroy, who sadly ends up in P15. Yep, this is Q2, and we will be headed to Q3 in no time, and we will see only 1 Williams. So, no more. Oh shit, I know that, bro. Why is he so mean? Okay. So, okay, wait. Is there someone really like on another lap? Okay, there is. Young Polden who... Okay, wait, what? Why are we still continuing? I think everyone has... Everyone has finished. I'm not sure what's going on, but Fangjack is in the pit lane. I don't know what's going on. Okay, yeah, they didn't park him, so he wasn't completed yet. Yep, Antoy gets P15 in Q2, and he is not going to Q3, and he is eliminated. Here is your top 10. Gashel, what is that? Juco, Tristan. So 1, 2, 4 Scuderia Ferrari, and 3, 4 for the Red Bulls, and 5, 6 for the Mercedes. McLaren's in P7 and P9. Cola in the Aston in P8, and Young Porden in Williams P10. And the Q3 zone. The eliminated drivers are the 2 Kick Saubers, the V-Carp and the Alpine. Young Porden just enough escaped the elimination zone. Very, very lucky for him. So, we are finally in the final qualification. 12 minutes on the clock. And we will see the top 10 drivers fight. Oh my god, my voice is cooked. We will see the top 10 drivers fight for the pole position. Who will come out first from the pit lane? This, yo, my voice is cooked, bro. Okay. Bro. I think I'm sick. Tristan will be the first man to come out of the pit lane. We are currently on board with the Red Bull driver. Black and white flag for what is up, or for crossing the pit lane, exit line, I think. 10 drivers, oh I'm sorry, 10 viewers watching the stream. Hello everyone. As we go to the Q3, and the starter will be Tristan. We see 2 drivers still in the pit lane. That's Cola and Tyro, while waiting for some clean air. Here is Tristan though, who will be starting the lap first. Even when giving my teammate slipstream, he's still out because tractor. Yeah, Kick Sauber is a fucking tractor. Exactly. So, we see all of the top teams, but the Aston Martin and the Williams. I don't know if I can consider them top teams, but Tristan is starting his hot lap here in Qatar in Q3. 10 minutes left in the session, and it's actually lock in now because this is the most important part of qualifying. We see also Waliza starting. No, sorry, that's Cashel who's starting his hot lap. There's some stuff going on in sector 3, but Tristan now going through turn 5 and turn 6. Sector 1, of course, purple, 30.1, and he's really, really pushing. But Casio takes that Sector 1 by 6 thousandths. Very, very close gap between these two. And I don't know why I can't see Tristan's body through the fucking car. What is that? But now Tristan going through turn 11. Let's see what will his sector 2 time be. It's a 27.3, and Svoboda has sector 1 purple, taking a dot from Cashel. But now Tristan going through turn 16. His sectors were stolen by another driver. Zuko currently in sector 1 purple, but Tristan goes over the line to get a 121.6. But we will see straight up Casio, who crosses the line to get a faster lap time, 4 tenths faster. Here is Mario, who is currently jumping up to P3, but wait for Svoboda, who is crossing the line to get a fastest lap of Q3 and provisional pole, jumping up on Mario as well. And Svoboda currently P1. Adame crosses the line to get P4, reigning world champion. Can't go more. Here is Zuko, who is going to the pit lane. And we see Waliza on his warm-up lap. I'm not too sure. Yep, Waliza will start a hot lap right now. So let's watch his whole lap. Current standings are Svoboda in P1 in the McLaren, Casio in P2, Tristan in P3, Adamek in P4, and Mario in P5 to finish that top 5. But wait for Waliza, who is a very, very solid driver, as we know. He did some crazy performances, and he is very, very rapid. Sector 1 purple by Svoboda, but that's quickly taken by Waliza, who is jumping up to the 29s as he goes through turn 7, and Waliza is absolutely flying. He's trying to get that pole position from the McLaren driver. Tyro, meanwhile, sets a sector 1 purple, so Waliza won't have that sector 1 marked on his time, but as he goes through turn 12 and sector 2 purple as well. Wait for Tyro though, he can't steal it once again. Turn 14 for Waliza, he's very, very pushing, and now is only last turn between him and the finish line as he goes to the last pit straight and to the line. Can Waliza take P1? Yes, he can, by 2 tenths from the McLaren driver. Absolutely unbelievable. The sectors were actually incredible. But here is Tyro, who has sector 1 purple. Where will he jump up? As he goes to the line, he gets P2, and the McLaren driver is pushed down to P3. Cola, meanwhile, right behind Tyro, set a lap for P6. And the reigning world champion is pushed down to P7, and Waliza is flying. I can tell you that. Absolute unbelievable lap from Waliza, who is currently in the 120s. Considering we saw some laps in practice that were not even 5 tenths close. Let me actually check on that. Can we have more enthusiasm? Bro, what the fuck do you mean? I don't even know what that words mean, bro. Just explain. Practice result, well, let me check. Okay, so we didn't have a single driver in the 120s in practice session, so we really know that some of that. Oh my yo, no, bro, that's behind me, bro. I'm a mature man. No, I'm just kidding, bro, but that will happen in the race, bro. Why would I shout in? Okay, I guess I shouted in practice as well. Whatever, bro. In a race, maybe we'll see that. So Cola currently sitting in P6, and I think Tyro is right behind him. Yep, in P2. See, like, Cash is just absolutely... Okay, I'm not gonna read that. I don't want Casual switch to get terminated. Mario is currently on an out lap, and we will watch his hot lap because he's the only man on track to get the spotlight. And he goes to the line and he starts his hot lap. Mario currently still in P8, right in front of Jan Kapolten, but Zuko has currently not exited the pit lane once. He's just waiting for the last couple of minutes, I don't know, but he will have only one lap to do so, and I'm not sure if that's not a small amount of time. As Mario goes over the line of sector 1, it's 2/10 slower than Walizas. Still pretty solid, and if he keeps his tempo, he could jump up to P3 and get his teammate pushed down to P4. So Mario through turn 10. What will his sector 2 time be? As he goes, it's 4/10 slower than what is his time. Still very solid, and Mario as a reserve driver is looking strong out there. Because the McLaren's just lost the driver. Oh, and Mario invalidates, for fuck's sake! He just fucked it up. And that's so unfortunate for him. We see two drivers. Okay, here are both Red Bulls coming out of the pit lane. Let's see if we will see some fights. Okay. What's the name, bro? Shuko. Backed off. Fucking What the fuck, Marvin? Yeah, bro, exactly, Marvin. What are you doing? Okay, so many drivers are exiting the pit lane right now. And I don't know why it's just so many people. Okay, I need to respond to this. Okay, I'm sorry you can't just see the screen right now. There's something I need to solve out because these people just been messaging me. Okay, sorry about that. We are now jumping up again to Q3, and we see many drivers in the field, including Zhukoviak. Where is he? Okay, that's Tristan. I'm actually gonna watch Zuko's lap time. I'm more interested about that because he didn't set a single lap time yet, and it all comes down to the last lap. As Tristan goes to turn 16 and to the line and starting his hot lap. Right behind him is Zuko in that Red Bull as well as Tristan goes. Oh, why did Charlie leave the session? I'm not too sure. But we see Tristan and we are riding on board with him. So, turn 2, turn 3. Difficult on the traction. Tristan is holding up. Let's see what will sector 1 time be. It's very crucial, and it's 1,000 slower than Walizas. Absolute craziness of a sector. Here he goes to turn 8 and turn 9. So why is so many people messaging me, bro? Just stop. Tyro sets the fastest sector 1 and jumping up on his own sector time. We have 15 seconds left in Q3, and Zuko sets sector 2 purple, and he's absolutely flying. Tristan doesn't have a single sector purple as he goes to turn 16. What will Tristan's final time be and final position as he goes to the pit straight? And He improves to P3, but wait, here is Zuko coming! Zuko gets provisional pole, unbelievable! On the last fucking lap, he does it! Gasher, meanwhile, going to the line, currently in P6. Can he improve as he goes over the line to get P5? And that's unfortunate for last pole sitter of last round. Here is Tyro. Oh my god, he gets pole! Here is Adamic right behind him, but Tyro currently provisional pole, and Zuko has been outscored by 9,000. Here is Kola finishing his own lap as he goes over the line. He improves on time, he doesn't improve position. Here is Young Polden, who improves on Mario and jumping up to P9. Here is Walezado. Can he steal the pole? He can! And the Ferrari is on top once again, 120.6. Wait for the McLarens though. That's the one we are waiting for. Swoboda only gets P4, and Mario, last man to cross the line. He goes P8. Unbelievable fucking session. But we will see Waliza in P1. Unbelievable. Here is your final standings for the race. Here in Qatar, Waliza in P1, Tyro in P2, Zuko in P3, Philip Swoboda in P4, Tristan in P5, and Cashel, who was in the last round P1, is now in P6. Adamek, reigning world champion, unfortunate for him, only P7, but his teammate can be more happy because he's P2. Kola, as in Aston Martin, very appreciable result as he has been done, and Young Polden, I think, is in P10 for the race. Ladies and gentlemen, I just need to do something now to switch on. Can someone? Okay, I'll invite Jar. Wait a second. I hope I have him in my friends. Okay, Jar, I invited you. I hope he can take over his car until. Okay, I hope he will join. I hope it will happen. Game loads forever. Fuck. I am worried. Jar will not even start today, but let's just hope he will. We are waiting for some players, and I think Jar is not gonna make it, unfortunately. Oh my goodness. Yeah, if he doesn't load up right now, it will be very, 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 very bad for him. It's just a matter of time for Jar. But we are on the grid. I don't know why are the graphics not loading up. Okay, here it is. We see Waliza in P1s will start the Qatar Grand Prix. I actually wanna check if there's Jar in the session. Okay, so Jar car is in. It's driven by the AI, and if he joins now, he can still. Mario has left, and Mario's servers had a fault because Mario has left the session, unfortunately for him. Oh my goodness, these servers are fucked. But we will see what is up. Standing on top, here is Tyro, who will be in P2, right in front of Zuko in P3. Here are the possible strategies. We see medium to hard, or soft, medium, hard. Depends on how your tire management is. Sorry about that. But Waliza will start P1 here in Qatar, with his teammate being P6. So, everyone get ready for the race start. I am ready as fuck. As Waliza goes into the last turn, warming up these tires, and we will see the parking of the drivers, and let's hope they won't get the position reset. Now Wall is parking on the grid, and the rest of the grid is behind Mario, who has unfortunately left the session. I'm gonna try invite Jar one more time, if he can join. Okay, I don't know where he is. Okay, I don't see him, unfortunately. As everyone parked on the grid, and we will shortly start the race. Let's get this done. 4 lights, 5 louds. And it's lights out, and away we go. Here in Qatar, great start for Tyro, who is already side by side with Waliza as they go to turn 1. Let's hope Tyro doesn't do any damage, and Tyro moves up to P1 after turn 1, and Waliza dropping back down to P2. Here is also some fights in the back. We see Zuko being pushed by the drivers in the back, but no collisions, no nothing, and Philip Svoboda in P3, but Waliza bottling the lead from his P1. I don't know why I see this fucking camera, but here is Adamek, who is P6, and oh my fucking lord, Tristan has made contact with Adamek, and he's dropping down as fuck. Tristan, I don't know if he's any forming damage, but we are currently on board with oh my god, he almost spun, oh my fucking lord. But here is your current race leader, Tyro, who is from P2 to P1 in turn 1. I hate it so much, it's not loading. Yeah, bro, it just fucked you up. You're currently last, man, unfortunately. Here is your order. Tyro in P1, current race leader. DRS is enabled, and we will see some fights as Philip Svoboda tries to go down the inside of Waliza, and he successfully makes the overtake. Unbelievable, and Waliza is dropping down like Gasho did in Japan, and Philip Svoboda is in P2. Wow, unbelievable race start. Unfortunate for the drivers that got kicked out, and they are currently last, Mario and Jar, who has been botted by the EA. Cola in P7, Tristan in P8. We see some close fights about something in back. The Karamber currently hunting down young Podon in P10. But there's been Monsanto, who has been, I don't know what happened with Monsanto, but he's really in the back. But here is your race leader, Tyro, who is being extremely followed by the drivers, and Tristan gets a 3-second time penalty. He just can't keep it within the white lines, and he just fucked it up. But wait for the DRS straight, as Tyro will need to hold on to pressure from Philip Svoboda, as Philip Svoboda is right behind him. Tyro tries to keep the inside line, pushes Philip Svoboda the long way around from the outside, and Tyro successfully defends his P1, but Svoboda is right on his tail, and Tyro tries to defend it as much as he can, and Svoboda is currently P2 with an unbelievable race start. Here is also Waliza, who is being pushed by Zuko, and Tristan sets a sector 1 purple. Tyro P1 defended greatly in the turn 1. And unbelievable. I'm not sure if I don't have the configuration set it up yet, so we won't see any Halo UHD graphics, unfortunately. Sorry about that. But Tyro in P1, and will we see? Yeah, we will see many fights here on this straight, as everyone in the top 8 is within 1 second of each other. My voice is fucking cooked, I can't lie. But here is the race standings currently. Soda tries to take it round the outside. He can't complete. Okay, he's on the rear of Chiro. Can he send it on the inside? He's still side by fucking side. But Chiro holds on to his P1 with ease. Chiro, absolute defending machine. And Philip Svoboda in P2 with currently a 4/10 gap. But wait for the other drivers behind, because Jarty has joined. He's in P16. Fortunately for him, but if there's a safety car, he can come back. But right now, it's just no one ahead of him. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate for Jar. We see a huge gap between Young Porden and Tristan, who just doesn't have that much pace. But we see Zuko, who is currently on the hunt to get P3. Crazy start. Cashew gets a 3-second time penalty for track limits. But Tyrone needs to defend his lead. We will see many fights for positions. And we see exactly here what I'm talking about. Zuko has defending from Cashel as Cashel tries to take the long way out around the outside. We see also Tyro defending his position, but oh my fucking lord, Zuko pushed Cashel off the fucking track, and Zuko still keeps his P4. But what the fuck is going on? There's not many moves on the DRS straight. Everyone is defending like it's their race of their lives. We see Fang Zhang in the pit lane. Can Jar actually fight with him? First fight he would have in this race. But Tyro keeps his P1 clean and steady. Fucking unbelievable. I just don't know who to watch. There's so many things going on. Waliza, your pole sitter, is currently in P3. We have 5 laps behind us, and this race has been absolutely incredible. And we will see definitely some fights for positions on this DRS straight, as every single one driver has now moved to the pit lane straight, and we will see many fights for the position. Here is, for example, Zuko, who is just so far away, but Philip Svoboda tries to make the move again round the outside. Chiro keeps his inside line, and he successfully defends. Wait for Philip though, he's trying to move around the inside. Philip Svoboda is side by fucking side into turn 7. Oh my fucking lord, I can't believe this. Svoboda is trying as much as he can. He just can't overtake Tyro. But the tires are gonna be gone when they fight so much like this. Waliza is just watching this fight from the back. And Jar is currently in P15. He's just made some places, but not something too much, you know. Young Porden gets a 3-second time penalty for track limits. Another penalties coming in. We see already 3 drivers with penalties. No, 4, because Tristan just got another one, and he currently has 6 seconds. But let's don't mind that now, as we go again on the DRS straight, and Tyro will need to defend again for P1. He's been amazing whole season right now. P1 in Japan. Can he keep his P1 as Svoboda tries to go around the outside? He's currently our race leader, and he does it. Philip Svoboda moves into the P1 and he is leading the Qatar Grand Prix. This took him along 7 laps to make the overtake, and he finally made it stick round that outside. He tried for another 4 laps before, 3 laps before, 2 laps before, and now it just made sense to go and try it again. And Tyro is already losing 7/10 on him, and it looks like it's gonna come all the way to for Philip Svoboda, who is very, very happy with his move. And what an unbelievable fight we have here. The grid is not really spread out when we look at the top 8. When we look at the top 9 and below, it is very, very far away. But we will still continue watching and monitoring these fights. Here is your race leader in that McLaren. Svoboda currently keeps his P1 and leads the Qatar Grand Prix. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I just love to watch some of these fights. Here is Kasha though, started from P5, he is in P5, and not something too crazy. But we will now watch Tyro as he tries to fight with Philip Svoboda. He's just too far away, and that's not good for Tyro, who was the race leader after turn 1. He's not anymore. Here is what is up, currently in P3. Here is Cola in P7, and we see Antoy in the pit lane. Good stop for him, 2.5. Not something too crazy. And everyone in the top 8 is still within a 1 second gap. So we will definitely see some DRS fights in Sector 3 and Sector 1. I'll be honest, I'm fucking hungry. I could eat the whole fucking menu from KFC right now, bro. I would, like, I am fucking hungry, bro. Oh my god, bro. Like, bro, I would eat, man. I would eat, like, I don't know, I would eat cashew. No, okay, bro, whatever. As Tyro wants to go round the outside, he's just too far away, and I think that DRS isn't helping him much. But Zuko is trying to defend Cashew. Cashew couldn't make the outside stick, and still in P5. Here is the reigning and the defending world champion in P6, currently too far away from his teammate in P2 to help him out and overtake Philip. Mario still unable to join because nobody gave him an invite, bro. Let me just... Okay, Mario, if you're watching the stream, just add me. I'll send you my name to the chat. It's same as my name on Twitch. Just add me. I'll invite you to the lobby. And as a safety guy, you could still benefit, bro. Just try it. I hope you're watching the stream. If you're not, you're a mistake, bro. I'm sorry. So Zico will now try and get the podium places, and Gashel dives into the pit lane. Interesting strategy. But now we are watching Zuko as he goes to turn 1. Can't get that that stick. Here is Gashel in the pit lane. Interesting strategy for the undercut or for the Ferraris. He is on the hard compound. Cola get a 3-second time but yeah, that could be crucial for his places, as he could drop down from P6 to P7. 6. Okay, bro, I'm sorry. Whatever. Yeah, bro. Okay, that was not a good joke, bro. Race leader Filip Svoboda, the Czech driver. By the way, same nationality as me. If anyone cares, I know nobody cares, because nobody likes me. I get it, bro. I'm just the one man wolf pack, bro. It's all about that. Svoboda, P1, and Tyro currently is retaking the lead of the Qatar Grand Prix as Svoboda is deciding to pit for the undercut, and Tyro is the race leader right now. Let's watch this pit as Svoboda has P 2.5, and crucial if Casual can undercut here, but I don't think that will happen. Yeah, he's just too far away. Or is he? We can see him on the straight, but Svoboda is just too far away from Casual, and Casual didn't make that undercut stick, at least for the race lead, but it's still possible. But oh, Casual just came out behind Adamek, so I don't know if Casual had a stinker lap on the undercut, but Adamek is in front of Casual. Here is Monsanto in P11. Young Borden in P12. Mario still not in the session. Don't, bro, what you on, bro? I don't know, man. Okay, here is Mario pulling away from the drivers who are lapping him, and Tyro dives into the pit lane as well as Waliza, as well and Juko. Let's hope nobody gets a penalty from this. And Tristan dives into the pit lane as well. So if DK Rambo won't pit right now, is going to be race lead for him. He does indeed pit. So it's all coming down for Svoboda, but the Alpine is defending him, and that could be crucial for the undercut as Tyro coming out of the pit lane. Tyro is side by fucking side, and Svoboda has made the overtake done. The undercut is done, and he made it unbelievably close for the top 2, but the Alpine is still on the medium tires. Of course, he's still yet to pit, but Svoboda is in P1 on the undercut, and unbelievable. Oh, Kasha sends it down the inside, and the Alpine is just losing position. Of course, the track limits are crucial as well, but his tires are fucking gone. Here is Adamek in P4. Casual overtook him. Here is Formula Wati dropping a lot. Tyro is in P2 trying to get that P1 back from Svoboda. But Waliza, who was starting in P1, is in P8. And I think the Ferraris just can't start from the pole position, because what is Waliza doing? He will now fight with Cola down the straight. Waliza, can he go round the outside? He's taking the wrong road. Round the outside he goes. Waliza still now changing outside to the inside line. Waliza, he's still side by side with Cola. What an incredible fight we have here. Down to turn 5. Waliza is still fucking side by side. Cola takes the inside line. Waliza takes the outside line. And it's a move for Waliza in P6. And Cola dropping down to P7. So, 7 people watching. Hey everyone. Tyro currently in P2. And your race leader is Svoboda in the McLaren. Yo, I could eat, bro. I'm fucking hungry. So, another fight we will have here. Wait, let's watch this fight in the back because Adamek, reigning world champion, goes down the inside of Casual. They're side by side into turn one. Can Adamek steal the position? Casual goes on the inside. Oh my fucking lord! Casual has spun and he's dropping down to P5. Oh my goodness, bro. I swore I wouldn't scream today, but I did. And Casual is dropping down. And contact with Adamek. Oh, here is the back marker. Oh, Casual for overtaking the back marker. Wait, what? We have a new race leader. I didn't even notice that. I was watching the fight in the back and Tyro just moved into P1. I don't know what happened. I think Swoboda made a huge mistake because he's already losing 2 seconds and won't be in the DRS zone. He just fucking bottled it. What is going on? Oh my goodness, bro. I'm hungry, bro. Just let me eat. So Swoboda will now have to defend Adamek. Reigning world champion can get the Mercedes P2 and would be the front row for the Mercedes as they go for the fight. Can Adamek go round the outside? Oh, he goes down the inside line. Swoboda keeps his outside line. Now changing that to the inside line. Oh my fuck lord, Swoboda. Contact in the same fucking corner as Casual, and he's now dropped down from P1 to P4, and Adamek is currently in P2 and showing his strength as the defending champion of VRL. Here is your race leader, ladies and gentlemen. The Polish driver who has won the Japanese Grand Prix is currently in the lead of the Qatar Grand Prix. Oh my goodness, what an incredible race. We saw so many fights and I don't doubt we will see any less now, because so many people are in within the 1 second and will get DRS in the long pit straight here in Qatar. So Mario didn't join and his race is cooked, but Jar is in P16. Okay, I thought he's gonna be somewhere better, but here comes Zuko, who takes P2 from Adamek, and Adamek dropping down to P4. But wait, watch Philip Swoboda as he tried to fight the reigning world champion. He just couldn't do it. Here is Adamek, still side by side. Oh my goodness, I thought he's gonna send it for second here, but he indeed to stay back. Zuko sets a sector 1 purple, even when having to cut the line when he was overtaken. So unfortunate for the 2 drivers in the complete back, Jar and Mario, who got disconnected by the EA service, and I am so sad for them. Actually, I couldn't care fucking less, but I just need to say it, so whatever. So Philip Swoboda in P4. Tristan sets a sector 2 purple. Casual in P5, and every single driver from P7 except from P8. I don't know if Tristan is Polish as well, I'm not sure, but is Polish. This is just a Polish racing league, I can't lie. But we will now see the 2 Ferraris fight. No, we won't, they're too far away. We see fight in the back as Cola needs to defend Tristan and he can't on that home compound. And that Aston Martin is currently performing like in real life. Cola now changes to the inside line and braked a little early just to be sure he didn't make contact there, and he didn't. And Cola is in P8 and Tristan making the successful move on Cola for P7. So from P3 to P6, there's everyone within 1 second. They just love these DRS fights. They just love to get closer and closer. But, ladies and gentlemen, here is Tyro, who is holding that Qatar Grand Prix lead with a 3-second gap to Zuko in P2, and he is currently dominating as much as he can. I see Mercedes in my mirrors. Does it mean I'm leading? Yeah. I'm sorry to break it to you, man. You are, mate. You are. You're P1, bro. You're P1. I trust that you're P1. But now, let's watch these fights. As for the Sora, tries to go down the inside. He doesn't. He indeed to wait for a Damek to make a mistake here somewhere in sector 2, where it's very tricky on the traction. Oh my god, bro. This race is turning out to be one of the most exciting races I saw in a fucking while, I can't lie. By the way, my goat, Lewis Hamilton, is on the podium in China, bro. Like, I'm happy as fuck. Couldn't be happier. So, who is watching? King Zazini. So, Monsanto is still watching the stream and listening to me while we shout in the mic. So, Monsanto currently in P14. Let's actually watch him. Okay, no, that's Cola. My bad. Here is Monsanto. Yep. In P14. And that Aston Martin. And hunted down by Fang Zhang, but nothing too crazy. Oh my goodness, I'm just watching Fang Zhang for nothing. And Philip Svoboda made the overtake successful on Adamek down the pit straight. And Svoboda was in P1 for a little. Now he has been in P3, and the Ferraris are in P5 and P6. Casual with being the faster Ferrari right now on track. We see Jar getting clapped by the Mercedes driver. Here is he. And here is Mario. Oh, shit, bro. Like, the top 5 is so close. Will we see the two Ferraris fight same as today in China? I was standing on my fucking tippy toes when I saw these fuckers fighting and just not catching George Russell or whatever was they doing. I just fucked the race completely. But at least my goat is on the podium, I guess. Zuko now getting DRS and slipstream from Jar. Important for him. Oh, there's yellow flags in sector 1. That's just because Jar had to slow down a little. And we are 9 laps till the race finishes, and current race leader Tyro in the Mercedes and Zuko in P2, and finishing the podium is Svoboda in the McLaren. But now we will watch another close fights with the Ferraris as we go on board with Boleza. I didn't set up the ALO HUD for the race, so I'm sorry about that. We won't have the graphics, but here is Cashew overtaking, I think twice now, lapped Mario, or I don't know if twice, but yeah. These two drivers are being lapped by Lot and Jar. That's so unfortunate for him. He was starting P12 and he could make some places up, but he got disconnected. Unfortunate. 9 laps to go. As I said, Funk Junk gets a 3-second time penalty. Considering he's in P15, it doesn't make a big change. Here we see some fights for the podium. Adamek is hunting down that McLaren. 9 laps to go. And here in Qatar, we have a very close, very close fight for the podiums, for the top 5. Of course, it's important. Every fucking point is important for drivers and constructors championship. But constructors championship is looking great for both Ferrari and Mercedes, like in real life. And if I should say my how should I say it? If I should say my prediction for driver championship, I think Tyro has been putting the laps in to him being the champion of VRL. But yeah, you can never know. Maybe something will happen. 8 laps to go, and what is going on? Gasher decides to pit, and why the fuck did Jar? Oh my fucking lord! What is going on? What is going on? Jar is just fucking it up. He knows he can't win. He knows he can't do anything about it. But interesting fucking strategy from Gasher to just pit. What is he doing? What is he thinking? He will now fight DK Rambo on the pit exit. Gasher now on the inside, but DK Rambo completes the overtake. And with no pressure, and Gasher will now fight with him for P8. I am interested on why did Gasher do that and why did he pit when there's 7 laps to go, but sector 2 is set by the Alpine driver. Interesting. We see some close fights in sector 2. Here is Young Pordon fighting with DK Rambo for P9. DK Rambo is head of 6 attempts. We won't watch this fight as we are on the main pit straight and we are watching the top 5 fight for the positions, but just can't make any good progress. I think like the DRS straight is just so slow or whatever. It should be a oh my god, I can't speak, bro. I'm cooked. Monsanto is being lapped. Unfortunate. Monsanto just can't get enough performance from that car. And it's just not enough. Not enough. Tyro, who has lost a 6/10 gap. Meanwhile, I wasn't looking at him. But yeah, it's looking all good. We have some close gaps, but of course these gaps are here for the whole race. And from the little gaps we saw minimum overtakes, and Monsanto gets a 3-second time penalty. Basically everyone on the grid except Mario, who is being raced by a bot, and Tyro, who is racing very cleanly, and wall is up in P5. We see many drivers having the penalties, and now Svoboda goes round the outside to successfully make the overtake successfully on Juko and in turn 1, and with the help of DRS, Juko is dropping down in order to P3, and Svoboda has made up the place to P2. Casio sets a 123.2 on that medium compound. I don't know what was the reason behind pitting for the last 7 laps, or when did he pit? I'm not remembering. As we go in to the last 6 laps, and I'll be honest, this race has bring so many highlights, so many clips that Casio could actually use to you know, do something with them. I don't know. He should like clip the actual like racing clips more, because I think that could like explode, bro. I'll talk to him about it when this race ends. But we are watching some fights in the back. We see Waliza closing up on Adamek, on the reigning world champion. Can Waliza go down the inside? He does. Oh my fuck lord! Wow, my fucking lord! Monsanto has clipped his front wing off Waliza. Waliza tried to go down the inside of the Damek, and Monsanto has made the worst out of it. He is being lapped, and he has damage to his front wing because Waliza's stupidity of dive bombing in the fucking corner he didn't have fucking permission for. I don't know what is he doing, but Monsanto is, yeah, he doesn't have half of the fucking front wing, and that's so unfortunate for Monsanto. I mean, it wouldn't change anything if he had or didn't that front wing, but basically it's just very bad to not have a front wing here in Qatar, and Waliza has fucked up Monsanto, honestly. Poor Monsanto. He's just driving his own race, and he just gets a penalty like that. Jar is 8 seconds behind Funk Junk, and another 3-second time penalty for him. We see a lapped Alpine, who is moving out of the way. But what is Juko doing? He's getting slipstream from the Alpine. I don't know if that was good choice. I'm not sure. But Juko in that P3, but Adamek is very close because Wallace overtook him in some sort of corner. I wasn't watching at the moment, but Adamek closing up the gap on Wallace. So Cashew gets a 3-second time penalty. I mean, everyone basically here in Qatar has a penalty. It's very difficult on track limits. I just hope for Tyro that he can finish a clean race, because he currently has a clean race going on. So as we go again on the pit straight, and Juko will try to overtake Svoboda on this straight, and I'm actually concerned now on what are the penalties. Juko can make it stick here. Wait, no, I don't want a gap. I want penalties. So top 3 has 3-second time penalty. No, top 2 to 4 has 3-second time penalties. Adamek has 6-second time penalty. Tristan have 9. Cole have 9. Cashew have 9. So yeah, very close when it comes down to I don't know, something. But wait, I need to. Okay, yeah, like this. Here is Fungjunk, right behind Monsanto. Didn't know we would have some sort of this fight. Let's just not watch this as Zuko goes on the pit straight, trying to overtake Swoboda down in turn 1. There's some fight in the behind. Zuko can't make the overtake stick here. He's just too far away. Waliza is in P4, followed by Adamek in P5. Oh wait, he's actually very close. Fangjian goes down the inside of Monsanto, and he successfully makes the overtake right behind Tristan, who is lapping them. But they're still side by side. I wouldn't know. If you asked me before this race today, I would see Fangjian and Monsanto fighting for P14. But Fangjian drops down for Monsanto as Monsanto finally does something. And here he is, Monsanto in the Aston Martin, completely battered Fangjian, and an amazing overtake. As I'm looking at the gaps, I don't see any closer gap than this. Of course, we are seeing some drivers going on the pit straight. I'm actually gonna jump up to those, but now Fangjian tries to go round the outside. Monsanto gets his elbows out and keeps his P14. But let's now watch this pit lane straight fight as Zuko tries to get as much slipstream as he can as we go to the final lap of this race. Qatar Grand Prix, very difficult on strategy, very difficult on track limits, as we see many drivers has got their penalty. Fangjian is in P15 and couldn't make the overtake back on Monsanto. We see many, oh my goodness, Gasher is side by side on the last lap with Cola. Can Cola successfully make the overtake back? No, Gasher takes P7 from him. Here is the lap to Aston Martin and the Quicksilver, but Gasher gets completely good overtake done. Zuko in P3, but you are watching the race leader. He does it again. Tyro just did an amazing clean race. He has gone again to P1 as he didn't hold P1 when starting today's race, and Tyro will finish this race in P1 as he goes to the last turn. Tyro wins the Qatar Grand Prix, and it's 2 wins in a row for him as he crosses the line. Tough battle for Swoboda, but he only gets P2. Zuko gets P3. Waliza gets P4. Adame gets P5. Let's see if the order will change when the penalties are counted up. But no, Tyro has won the Qatar Grand Prix. An absolute dominant race for him. Clean and good race, and well done to Tyro, and I'm happy for him. He has had an incredible race. He has fought and he has had a strong pace throughout the whole race. Tyro wins the Qatar Grand Prix to achieve 2 wins in a row and currently leading the Drivers' Championship by, I'm not sure, but whatever. He has 50 points. He has done it. And Tyro is in P1 and Swoboda in the McLaren is P2. Considering he was, I don't know, starting from P4, I'm not too sure. It's a solid result. Casual pitting in the last 7 laps wasn't the best for him. I'm not sure if that was really good strategy, but Gasher is only P8, starting from P5. Okay, P7 after counting up the penalties. I am looking forward to see fight of what is it called, Swoboda and Tyro, because these mans were very, very close. But as we see, Tyro stand on the top place once again here in Qatar on the podium. Unbelievable. And the Czech driver is in P2. You know what? I'm happy for him. He's my nationality, bro. Like, yeah, crazy. Tyro, congratulations, you're in the chat. Let's go, bro. Nice, nice win. And the Qatar Grand Prix is finished here on the Qatar International Circuit. Here are your I don't know, drivers of the day. Formula Wati, most overtakes. Driver of the day is also Formula Wati. Cleanest driver, of course, Tyro. Couldn't be anyone else. He had an amazing clean race. And here is the fastest lap holder, Gash, who has every time he has strong quali pace, he just can't keep it in the race. Here is your standings. An unbelievable race. I had so much fun. There were so many fights, so many contacts, so many penalties. Look at all the penalties. But congratulations to Tyro. Congratulations to McLaren as well. Of after all these battles and all the dramas in the paddock, they have successfully got P2, of course, and P17 as Mario got disconnected. Unbelievable race. I thank you all for joining today, and I'll see you next weekend.